another reading for Daughters of Liberation. So, like, comment, subscribe. Oh my god. Hi everyone, my name is Lauren and this is Lauren's Library. Today I will be filming my annual unhaul. These are all the books that I've collected off my bookshelves, or most of these I've read, and then they go into the unhaul box in my closet until the end of the year, where I get rid of things that I don't want to carry into the new year. So firstly, let's start with the manga that I'm getting rid of, which is usually a lot because I'm still trying to find what I like in manga. So the first is the 7th. Oh, I'm going to go through these pretty fast because there are a lot. If you want to know more information on a specific book that I talk about in this video, just let me know in the comments if you want to know like why I got rid of it or anything. I don't know. Just let me know in the comments below. So the first book I'm unhauling is 7th Time Loop by Tauku Makamwa. There's like a glare on it there. This edition of The Promised Neverland, I got another edition, or I bought like a, this is the original copy I bought, and then I bought like a box set. So it came with volume 1 again, and I just kept the newer one. Oh, Nana, volume 1 and 2, just wasn't for me. Happy Marriage by Maki and Joji. The Never Be Your Crown Princess. Oh, I'll Never Be Your Crown Princess. I forget what this one's called. Oh, Dead Dead Demons, Dee Dee's Destruction, volume 1. Rent a Girlfriend, volume 1 and 2. I read volume 1, didn't like it so much, so number 2 is going as well. And last in the manga section is The Way of the House Husband by Unkasuke Uno, volume 1. Next, I'll be going into my paperbacks that are being unhauled. First, we have American Royalty by Tracy Livesay. I'm unhauling this. This is the first book. I'm unhauling this one because I didn't enjoy the second one. It was awful to me. I gave it 2 stars, so this one has to go as well. Although I enjoyed that one. Next is Neon Gods by Katie Robert. The Looker by Laura Sims. The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. I got hardcover copy, so I'm getting rid of my paperback copy. The Cerulean Sea, House on the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune, and also Under the Whispering Door. These were sent to me by accident, and they told me to keep them, but I don't need 2 copies of these. Closed Casket by Agatha Christie, but really by Sophie Hannah, and I didn't pay attention when I picked this up. It's not by Old Girl. The Fine Print by Lauren Asher, didn't really like it that much. The Tenant by Katrina Jackson, it was fun, but it's nothing I would want to reread. That's for a lot of these. That's for a big chunk of these. Yeah, let me just grab that whole section. Dating Dr. Dill by Nisha Sharma. My Killer Vacation by Tessa Bailey. And the entire Alicia Rise series, The Right Swipe, Girl Gone Viral, and First Comes Like. All of those are going. Next is one that's recently being unhauled. I've been holding on to these for quite a while, and that's the Shadow and Bone trilogy by Lee Bardugo. I've been holding on to these because they're pretty additions. And also, I was including them because I like the Six of Crows duology and King of Scars duology, but I think it's a trilogy now. I'm not sure. But I've been holding on to these because they're kind of include the lore in those, even though these aren't my favorite. But at this point, I just don't want to hold on to them. I'll rather somebody else pick them up because I won't be rereading them. And the last two, The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides. The Silent Patient. This was one of the first books I read this year, actually, in 2024. I'm filming this in 2024. But one of my new resolutions in my book buying journey this year that I'm gonna try and keep up is that I don't want to purchase thrillers as much. I'd rather listen to them. I'd rather listen to them on audiobook, because once I don't want to buy them and if I'm never going to reread them, you know. And once you know, like, the mystery, I don't know if it's, unless it's like an amazing mystery or thriller. If you know any of those, leave them down below, because I don't know any. I've unhauled like all of my mystery and thriller books after I've read them. Next, I have The Porcupine of Truth by Bill Konigsberg. And I'm unhauling this one because it's been on my shelf too long and I've lost interest in it, unfortunately. Okay. Lastly is probably my biggest section, or maybe it's just because they're larger, and that is my hardcovers. And this includes Book of the Months and special editions. First, we have This Monstrous Thing by Mackenzie Lee. This is another one that is just been on my shelves too long and I've just lost interest, unfortunately. Next is One of the Good Ones by the sisters Micah Molit and Maritza Molit. This was a DNF. This is a story about a girl who loses her sister, and the Black Lives Matter movement, and during a riot or something happens. I don't know. I just didn't get to that part. I thought I would be able to read it, but I couldn't get to it. It was just too triggering. I didn't want to read about it. So I'm unhauling that one. Maybe one day I'll pick it back up. Next, I have a stack of Book of the Month books. Velvet Was the Night by Sylvia Moreno Garcia was a DNF. Honey Girl by Morgan Rogers was also a DNF. I got a paperback copy because I wanted the rest of the series to match, so I got a paperback copy of The Boyfriend Project by Farah Rashan. And lastly, I got The Last Flight by Julie Clark, and that's just because it's a mystery thriller that once you read, that it's not amazing and you just don't want to ever reread it, so it's getting unhauled. The Cost of Knowing by Brittany Morris. Wings of Ebony by J.L. Ashes of Gold by J.L. Next, I have The Children of Blood and Bone. It's not a duology because she just announced, I just saw the cover, well, not just, I saw it earlier this year, of the third book, but I'm no longer interested in this series, unfortunately, so they're getting unhauled, and that's The Children of Blood and Bone and Children of Virtue and Vengeance by Tomi Adeyemi. Watching You by Lisa Jewell. This is just another, falls under the thriller mystery category that I ended up wanting to keep. Ninth House and Hellbent by Leigh Bardugo. The Chestnut Man by Soren Sveistrup. This was a DNF. Imaginary Friend by Stephen Chbosky. And these are some special editions that are leaving my shelves. First, I have Forged by Blood by Ehigbor Okoshan. I'm unhauling this one because I received a special, I got two special edition boxes that month that this released, and I prefer the other one. Is it over here? Oh, it's right here. yeah, I prefer this cover to this one, so I decided to keep this one. Ugh. Next, I have The Daughter of Madurai by Rajashree Variyar. This is just a book that I'm no longer interested in, unfortunately. Next is The Curse of Saints by Katie Dramas. For some reason, I received 2 copies of this book in my special Fairy Loot box. So I'm unhauling my second copy. And lastly, I have The Sword Catcher by Cassandra Clare. And just Cassandra Clare is just one of those authors that I'm never going to be interested in her books. She's not an author that I'll probably read anytime soon, so I'm getting rid of this. I'm not interested in it. I got it in a Fairy Loot box, and I'm not interested, so it's getting unhauled. And that is the end of this video. I know that was pretty fast. I don't know how fast I was going, but now that I'm finished, it feels like I was going really fast. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if there's any book that you're surprised to see in this unhaul. Let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.